I when I first got my internship, kind of when we started like the inaugural Scholastic Esports Alliance that UNCG had. Like I like knew that I gamed. Like I'd always like liked playing games. Like I've been a Nintendo kid my entire life. Like 3DS, the Wii, we have the Wii U that no one likes, and the Switch. And just always like enjoying games, but not really realizing what esports was. Like I'd even like watch like streamers, and like I knew that video gaming could make money, but like never saw that as like, how do I get into it, or like was any interested in it. And so when I like did my first internship, what kind of really landed me that internship was because I had sports broadcasting experience. So like I'd been like a camera operator, kind of understood like the live aspects of it. How do you create like the visual story when it comes to sports, like players coming from like different places, them getting their experience in different ways, and like all of that stuff translate directly into video games. And that's something that I had to be taught. But because I had that sports knowledge, and esports is just a lot like electronic sports, those two worlds are closer than a lot of people realize, at least on like the esports space, because it's like you have recreational gaming where you're just like, I'm just gonna play for fun. I might do online solitaire, I might do Mario Kart by myself, but then there's like games where like competitive Smash, where there's like a lot of like strategy and stuff like that. And so when I got my internship, and I saw like we have the esports arena, and we had high schoolers coming into the space, whether they were like playing on teams with Rocket League, Car Soccer, or like playing by themselves for like Fortnite. Learning like that they have to communicate with their teammates, and then also how they learn about like the computer graphics and like wanting to get into STEM through that area. I realized that it's like, okay, this is how we target the next generation for STEM specifically. And then our event also happened on Mother's Day. So it's like, moms, your kids, they're coming, like not only is like how you can think about like how we have like student athletes, because again, I'm also a student athlete too. So it's like student athletes, they train like weeks, months, and then they can get scholarship to like be really good at like their specific sport. The same thing is happening in the esports world, because it's like, yeah, you're just playing the game, but there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. You have to practice to kind of understand the computer in itself, and that also makes you a better person when it comes to understanding how tech works, because there's inputs going into playing our game, and then you're receiving something out of it, and the game is also giving you something out of it, and being able to understand it on the tech level will make you understand tech better, at least. And I guess when I saw that for the first time, and then also realizing that I was almost being paid to tell the story of these kids being in this space for the first time, learning about video games in a different competitive scene where they'd never been before, I was like, okay, I see it, I understand it. I just need to keep working in this space the best as I could. And so like I continue to do sports because you're learning the narrative storytelling, and then you also have more like all of those traditional broadcast of sports directs directly into esports broadcast. We're just playing different games, right? And then continuing that path, I also realized that there's like academia around it. And so I picked up like our video gaming and esports minor, which kind of goes into all the different sectors of video gaming. And speaking of which, our minor is interdisciplinary, which kind of goes to show how broad esports is and video gaming is. Because it's like you have your marketing people, you have your business people, you have your artists and computer designers that all go into this one like industry that's continuing to grow. And so I've definitely been like super inspired learning about everything, and like just want to work in the space as much as I can.